And welcome. My name's Guido Bonanni.
My name's Jared Catoon.
And welcome back to another episode of Freehold Friday. Now, Jared, I'm very excited because we've got two properties today to present to our loyal viewers. The first one is in Benalla.
Absolutely.
And the second one is in Kangaroo Flat. So just quickly before we go into the intro, whereabouts is Benalla as far as according to Melbourne?
So this is in the regions. It's in the northern part on the way to Mansfield. So a beautiful, beautiful township, Benalla. I was out there about a month ago, and it was a stunning location.
Fantastic. Now, Kangaroo Flat, for those that don't know, is in the Bendigo region. So it's sort of that main feeder suburb going into Bendigo. You can't miss it if you're on the way to Bendigo. You drive straight through it. That's a great site as well. So look, stay tuned and look forward to seeing you in a second.
Here at ASL, we manage all types of developments, from childcare centres to medical centres, townhouses to apartment complexes. We have over 40 years' experience in delivering projects on time and to budget.
Jared, what's the address of the property we have in Benalla?
So this one is 29 Bridge Street West, Benalla. This is a fantastic opportunity to really any type of investor out there looking, new to childcare, first-time childcare investors.
Well, we're talking about that in the sales meeting.
Yeah, that's right.
That this is one that would appeal to the seasoned investor right down to the first-time childcare investor or first-time investor.
Absolutely, yeah. The price point on this one, whilst we are running an expression of interest campaign, buyers that come into this, investors that inquire on this, will appreciate that this has all of the right hallmarks for one of those first-time introductory assets.
Yep.
Someone that's new to childcare that identifies childcare as being that robust, resilient asset class to park your money in. You don't have to look far. All across the AFR, all across the news, they talk about social infrastructure, and particularly childcare, given how much government funding at the federal and state level underpins that asset class.
We're at the forefront of childcare, whether it be childcare leasing, project management, business sales, and obviously freeholds. And I can honestly say, hand on heart, the amount of inquiry that we get for, whether it be this asset class of for an investment, or if it be someone wanting to buy a business or lease a centre, there's that much buzz around childcare, and that is because it's an essential service.
Absolutely, yeah, that's right. And we saw that throughout the pandemic. Whilst no one wants to harken back to those old days, but childcare, they remain open. They do not close, because even everyone from doctors, police, everyone needs to send their kids to childcare. So that's why investors absolutely love it. Anyway, let's just quickly wrap through this, because this is really is a fantastic opportunity. So make sure you inquire, but I'll just quickly give you a rundown. The operator here, Benalla Kids Cottage, long-standing operator. Been operating for a very long time. The management team here is very experienced. They've been in childcare for decades. And it's also an extremely popular service. If you look, you'll see this has a very high staff count, which is a good indicator that this centre is full. They're busy, they're bustling.
Well, it's a 45-place childcare centre with lots of staff.
Yes.
So we'd say that it'd be buzzing in there.
Yeah, that's right. When I was there, it was absolutely buzzing. When I walked through the centre, it was absolutely buzzing. So the lease started on this one around 2010 for a 10-year term. It was renewed for a further 5 years in July 2020. And it's got one further option of 5 years. This centre, with the way that the lease is going and how busy it is, I feel quite comfortable, whilst no one has a crystal ball, that, with that in place, it seems like this centre is going to be there for a long time.
Well, like you said earlier in the video, there's lots of staff working at the centre. When Jared went through himself, it was buzzing. So if that's the scenario that we've got there's lots of children within the centre.
Yes.
Right. That business, or the business in this particular location, would have quite a big value. So someone would be silly not to take up their options.
That's right. Finishing off, CPI annual increases with the inflationary environment, that's highly sought after, and market reviews on the further terms. Give you a bit of a sense about this one. It's located on Bridge Street West, which is a very busy thoroughfare in Benalla. Stone throw from all of the schools. On this side of Benalla, there's the primary school pretty much across the road, another major college very close to the service as well. So it's got this educational precinct feel about it. The centre as well, it's got this cosy, charming aesthetic, really presents nicely, and I'm not surprised in the slightest that it's as popular as it is. So we'll be running an expression of interest on this one, which will be closing on the 9th of November. So make sure that you inquire to me if you want to receive a copy of the information memorandum or the contract in section 32. My contact number is 0499 555 101, or you can contact me by email, Jared, spelled JARED, @aslre.com.au.
Now, last but not least, that was a bit of a tongue twister to get that one out. Last but not least, the second property that we have, as I mentioned earlier in the video, is in Kangaroo Flat. Now, this is a 272 High Street Kangaroo Flat. This particular one here is opposite. I'll use that word again, the buzzing town centre, or it's a homemaker centre, and it's got Bunnings and Woolworths and Hungry Jack's and McDonald's just down the road. It's quite buzzy, and also it's located on the main highway, which is High Street, but it's on a service road on that, and it's a two-way service road, so access in and out of this particular childcare centre is fantastic. So it really is something that investors need to look at. The thing I like about this one here, this is permit approved. So this is a site for sale. It's permit approved. It's 88 places. There's demand in the area of about 3.1 kids finding for every childcare place. So you shouldn't have a problem there finding a tenant. We do have a professional video on this one, Jared, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut and go straight to the professional video, and you guys can enjoy watching that. If you do want to contact on this one, you need to contact Jonathan Land from our office. His number is 0422 358 259, 0422 358 259, or you can get him on email on jonathan@aslre.com.au. Welcome, my name is Guido Bonanni, and I'm pleased to offer you your next childcare development site. This 88 place childcare site is being offered with full working drawings.
With cost efficiency for construction in mind, this two-story project has all the children on the lower floor, with planning on the second level ensuring it suits a wide range of developers and investors. Being offered is approximately 1,630 square meters of prime land, with planning for a childcare centre of approximately 550 square meters. On the doorstep of Lansdale Shopping Mall and Bendigo Homemaker Centre, with anchor tenants such as Coles, Woolworths, Kmart, Bunnings and many more.
Major highway location with the convenience of a service road. Great exposure and an enormous daily traffic count of 26,000 cars per day approximately.
This future development site is in close proximity to 7 new residential developments.
Fantastic. Now, Jonathan, if anyone watching wants to inquire on 272 High Street Kangaroo Flat, how can they do so?
Please call me directly on 0422 358 259 or email me on Jonathan, JONATHAN, @aslre.com.au. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you shortly.